Hello, here's my brief demonstration of a buffer overflow attack. In the upper right hand corner you can see the program that we were given, where we have a function f which is called from main, and we have a function called tbd which is never called. So what we're going to try and do is override the return from f such that it redirects to the function tbd. So first thing we do is compile the program. I'm going to call the output bufo for buffer overflow, and then we can run gdb on bufo. Oops. All right. From here, the first thing we need to do is make sure that we stop once we enter the program so we can check some of the memory. So I'm going to break on F and break on TBD. Okay. Now we'll run. Sorry. First, we will also set the arguments to the program. So for the first run through, this might just be arbitrary because we won't actually know what locations these functions are at. You can disassemble them, but they usually change once you begin actually executing a program. So now we can run the program, and you see that it stopped us as soon as we hit F. So first thing we'll do is we can disassemble F, and you see we are currently at this instruction. And then down here, the leave instruction is where we actually care about, since this is where the return value needs to be. So I'm going to set a breakpoint here so that we stop once we reach this memory location. Okay. And now we can also disassemble TBD, and this will let us know where in memory it actually begins. So you see it starts at 46, 11, 40, and a bunch of zeros. And you might notice, because I've run this before, I have 46, 11, 40, and then a bunch of zeros. And then the byte offset here, we can see based on where we currently are in the program and where the return value is. So if we dump a little bit of memory past the stack pointer, then we can see this. However, to find what our current return value is, so we know where in memory we actually need to look, we can dump that as well. And we see that currently its return to the main will be 4011 EB. Or rather, since we're on a little endian machine, EB1140. And that looks like it is in memory right here, 4011 EB. So what we have now is, based on where we are in the program already, we can see that with the offset 14, we can get to the beginning of this. So that would be here, I believe. All right. So now if we continue, we break again at the leave statement, and we can once again disassemble F, and it shows us now we are at the leave statement. And we can also check that what our memory is. So if we once again dump some memory after the stack pointer, you can see that now these have been overwritten with A's, and the return address has been rewritten to be 401146. So now if we continue, we are in the TBD function because we overrode the return value, and now we're in here. And it will continue to execute and then fail. So if we exit out, I can also demonstrate this by running the program directly. I do /bufo and then give it the argument of this string. Then we see the contents of the TBD function, which was never called. So this is what a buffer overflow attack does. Thank you for watching.